The idea of the high-value man has become very popular in the dating and relationship world. People usually think of a high-value man as someone who is sure of themselves, successful, and has a lot of respect for themselves and others. While interacting with women, high-value men use special techniques that make them stand out and have a big effect on how women see them. The way they talk to each other is one of the most important parts of these encounters. Here are 5 ways that high-value men can talk to women that can subtly change and challenge a woman's ego and lead to a more balanced and real relationship. 5. Open and honest communication. Conversations between men of high worth are marked by an air of self-assurance and candor. When it comes to what they want and how they feel, they are completely forthright and do not leave any room for uncertainty or play games. This straightforward approach may be off-putting to women who are accustomed to men who shun direct conversation or who use deceptive language to demonstrate interest in them. Through their honesty, men of high value exude an aura of comfort and confidence, which has the potential to cause a woman to reconsider the behaviors that she believes males ought to engage in. As an alternative to making ambiguous words or dropping hints, a man of high worth can say something along the lines of, "I really enjoyed our conversation and would like to see you again." The level of directness that he demonstrates eliminates the need to speculate and demonstrates that he is not scared to state what he desires and what he intends to do. This may be both exhilarating and frightening for women since it dismantles the ego-driven notion that men should always be pursuing or demonstrating their worth. Additionally, it can be a source of empowerment. 4. Being respectfully assertive. High-value men are assertive when they interact with other people, but they do so with respect and regard for the other person. They are well aware of their limitations and do not hesitate to adhere to those limitations. This kind of assertiveness can be incredibly attractive since it demonstrates that the man values himself and the time he has available to him. In addition to this, it subtly challenges any notions that a woman could have about continuously obtaining what she desires. In this scenario, a man of high value can respond to a woman who offers a date that interferes with his plans by saying, "I have other plans that night, but I'm free on Thursday." "I have other plans that night. Where do you stand with that?" For women who are accustomed to receiving praise, this may serve as a wake-up call because it demonstrates that he is not prepared to give up everything for her happiness. By demonstrating that he respects himself and wants others to do the same, he demonstrates that he is powerful while still being flexible. 3. Real interest and listening carefully. When it comes to women, guys who are valuable can demonstrate that they are interested in what she has to say by actively listening to what she has to say. They engage in profound conversations, pose perceptive questions, and pay very close attention to the smallest of details. It is possible that this amount of involvement will come as a surprise to some women, particularly those who are accustomed to having superficial talks. In addition to showing that he is interested in her as a potential romantic partner, a guy of high value demonstrates that he cares about her as a person by attentively listening to her and reacting with thought. This can come as a significant surprise to women who are accustomed to receiving praise mostly for their appearance or for other superficial characteristics. In situations where high-value men create deeper relationships by means of meaningful discussion, they urge women to set their egos aside and begin talking about topics that are actually important to them. 2. Talking about tough things. Guys who are of high worth aren't scared to have difficult conversations. When they disagree with a woman, they can do it in a respectful manner, discuss difficult subjects, and question her viewpoints without becoming furious. If a woman is able to overcome any obstacles that are based on her ego, thinking about these things can be incredibly motivating and can also help her overcome those obstacles. In the event that a woman expresses feelings that he does not agree with, a guy of great value can respond by saying, "I understand where you are coming from, but have you considered it from this point of view?" This kind of discourse demonstrates that he acknowledges the significance of her intellect and desires to engage in a genuine conversation with her rather than merely agreeing to maintain the status quo. Women may be prompted to think more profoundly and seriously as a result of this, which may result in increased mutual regard and comprehension among individuals. 1. Figuring out how to balance praise and criticism. Men of high worth know how important it is to give and receive compliments. They are quick to praise when it's due, but they are also not afraid to tell you the truth. This balance can really help break down a woman's ego, especially if she's used to being praised all the time without being criticized. A high-value man might say, "I love your energy and creativity, but I think you'd be even more useful if you paid a little more attention to the details." This kind of praise is kind and meant to help her get better, not just boost her confidence. It means he sees her potential and wants to help her reach it, which can be tough but also inspiring. When it comes to dating, high-value guys stand out because of the way they talk to women. They are sure of themselves while still showing respect, straight while still being thoughtful, and assertive while still genuinely interested. They can gently break down a woman's ego and encourage more genuine, balanced connections by having deep conversations, challenging her points of view, and giving her both praise and constructive criticism. These exchanges are not meant to hurt or trick women. Instead, they are meant to build respect and understanding between people. By using these ways to talk to women, high-value men not only improve their own interactions, but they also encourage the women they talk to do the same, building relationships based on growth and respect for each other. This is it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, then share your thoughts in the comments and also share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can never miss our video.